Welcome, daters! Welcome back, you guys. So on is a Kind of Nervous podcast. How's everybody feeling?
I'm good.
I'm good.
How y'all doing?
You good? Y'all good?
Blessed and
So
highly
on
favored.
today's episode, y'all, we have Patrick and Savoy. Can y'all introduce yourself? Patty, go ahead.
Hello, everybody. I'm Patrick, the doll. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
Patrick the doll, Patty the doll.
Patty the Dwarf.
That's me, the doll. DWOOL. You see?
Spell it ain't her forte, babe. Spell it ain't her forte. Savoy.
I'm Savoy Anthony Jefferson.
Period.
AKA a bottom of
presidential.
Christ.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, a bottom of Christ.
Right.
I want to be very clear. There's glory in my hole. Yes.
Oh, we starting already.
Yes.
We just started.
I don't know. I like it. I like the tagline, sister.
I
There's glory
I
in
like
my
the
hole.
tagline.
I would not give you a peach with that tagline.
That's fine.
Take that to Batty.
He don't need
Take that to Batty.
Baby, I have
First of all,
never.
That's a Batty.
I have
I love
never.
baddies.
I have
love baddies.
never.
You on Zeus, baby.
Never.
And
Not Zeus.
He don't
I'm
need
a
peach
I'm a
when
bottom
he
of
is the
Christ.
beast.
Bottom of Christ.
That's
She don't know
okay.
nothing
Put it on
about
a
Zeus.
t-shirt. So what's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Yes.
Patty.
I'm a Sagittarius.
In every way.
Sure,
In
whatever that
every
means.
way.
Whatever that means.
I've
do
been
the
on
Sag
Patrick for a minute.
girls.
Patrick is a
You know,
Sag.
Patty don't like the zodiacs.
It's not that I don't like zodiacs. It's just that I don't like the emphasis that people put on them. I understand that they shape, move, and do all these things that everybody claims and so fab. But people will be like, "Oh my God, I ran over 6 cats today. I'm such an Aquarius, bitch.
That is
You're a
something that they would
murderer."
do, though. That's something the Aquarius would do.
Not too much on the Aquarius.
Are you Aquarius?
No, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm a Taurus.
He's just horny for Aquarians.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm here to get in y'all business, not mine.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay, so
Spaghetti.
we're gonna start with what is your dating affirmation for 2025? Savoy?
Ooh, Jesus.
Mm.
I just asked that he has emotional intelligence and a big dick.
Just those two qualities.
Yeah.
That's
And you can
that's
figure
it.
out everything
Wow.
else.
I mean, we can figure out everything else.
Emotional
firm.
intelligence and a
Yeah.
big dick.
Yeah.
What's big?
Oh, not too big. Like I'm boyfriend dick kind of girl.
What inch is that to you?
Like 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
Yeah, that's a
That's-
solid. And
that's a big
I prefer
difference.
girth.
That's big.
That's good. That's good for me.
Okay.
Yes, power bottom.
That's good
Okay,
for
that's
me.
No, I'm just asking.
No, that's good for
What's
me.
big to you, sweetie?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I have taken
the
I've
doll of the
taken
bottom.
more, but I prefer 6 to 8. That's boyfriend
You
dick.
can
Yeah,
do
consistent
flips
dick.
and
Yeah, that's-
tricks
yeah,
on
I don't
6 to
wanna-
8.
Yeah.
I can't do 11 inches of
Girls
dick
are
every
lying.
day.
But okay.
No. What? You can do tricks on 6 to 8.
You could do 6.
That's the truth.
Okay.
I've done tricks
At
on
this
bigger
age,
for
yeah.
sure.
Huh?
I've done tricks on bigger, but it's just is that
Well, I wish you could stand up and turn around and we could do the cam on you because you have your cheek to hole ratio.
you
You have a big butt.
Is this on?
It's on.
I do have to spread the cheeks for the thongs, for the G string to get through.
It get lost.
Wow.
So like you
That's true.
taking 11 inches is equivalent to me taking
You taking 11?
7.
No, not on a regular. Terrence is not 11 inches. Let's be very clear. And if he
Damn.
was, he wouldn't be my man.
Not you blast.
Bro,
What's your
Terrence, we
dating
did not bring
information?
we did not bring you up.
But wait, but also I want to be clear. That little motherfucker is okay.
That's a good time.
It's
I mean, you done had them for a while, so it must be.
okay.
Yeah.
What is your dating affirmation, Patty? Let's move on.
Let's get to it.
Why does
Let's
he
get
have a
on track.
dating affirmation? He ain't dating.
Well, he are.
He's
actually
Actually,
relationship.
give something for the girls.
Well, yeah, no. I like we are still dating. My dating affirmation. I can tell you what we sat down and we talked about, and I guess I can try to summarize it in a word.
Yeah.
I think this year for me is very much so about intention. And that's within my relation. Like, we'll just solely keep it in relationship and dating. Intention, being intentional with the way we spend time, when we spend time, the way we speak to each other, why we're even speaking to each other about whatever it is that we're speaking to each other about. Literally everything. Being intentional with like where we sleep. Like, it's really big to me because like if I fall asleep on the couch, bitch, I fall asleep on the couch. I don't get back up. Like, I don't. But now, like, I make it a point to like, okay, get in the bed, not get back in the bed. Get in the bed.
I
Things
feel like if I
that.
live with my partner, like I would not want them to sleep on the couch not one night. Like even through anger or whatever, but like I will go wake you up. I'm like, come on, baby, get in the bed.
Oh no, not me. Like I
You sleep hard.
Boots, and I enjoy sleeping sideways. So like if Terrence falls asleep on the couch and I went to bed, let's say early 9:30, I ended up falling asleep at 9:30, and he falls asleep on the couch. I didn't wake up at 2, be like, oh my god, my man! Like I can hear that nigga snoring in the living room. He there. He there.
Okay, so we have found out that you are in a relationship.
Yeah,
fully happy. Are you happy in your relationship?
Some days yes, and some days I'm not. I'm ready to judo chop him.
And Savoy, what is your relationship status?
I'm very single.
Are you mingling? You looking?
You know, I'm focused on Christ right now.
Good.
Oh, okay. I love that. I just came from church.
Yeah.
So if you have, we didn't go to the same church.
We did not.
But if you had to fill out a dating app profile,
Mm-hmm.
what are 3 things on that dating app profile that you would list on there?
About myself?
About you. Mm-hmm.
I'm a passionate person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm funny.
I ain't laughed yet.
Sorry.
I'm just like, go ahead.
The girls really tried it on. Because this is your podcast, I'm going to keep it cute. I'm going to tell you how I feel about you later. As I was saying, passionate, funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a caring person.
Okay, yeah. Passionate, funny, caring.
Yeah.
When you were on a dating apps, what did you put?
I do want to specify what apps are we talking about exactly?
The dating ones.
Oh, the date, like Hinge.
Oh, wait, look at me.
Tinder.
Yes.
It all right.
Hinge.
Yeah.
Hinge.
Hinge, I would definitely say,
Tinder.
I think it's really important to express your interests. Again, I am funny. So I would say funny for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Some form of an interest, whether that's I have a ton. So like whether that's anime, whatever it is I'm into at the time. I want to be clear, I've been into anime my whole life, but like anime, lifting, whatever it is, some form of an interest, and I'm able to hold a conversation with damn near anybody. Oh, yeah. Like an extensive conversation, not just that, oh hey, how are you? Oh, I'm good. Okay, cool. Like no, I can hold a conversation.
Question. So if you were to like put 3 things on like a jacked or a scruffy or a
scruffy?
Is it called scruffy?
It's scruff, right?
Oh yeah. I'm not looking at you like
that you don't.
I don't know. But if you want to put it on like a sex app, like a Grindr, will be 3 things.
Sex app is completely different. It's all about how you're presenting. Are you a faceless
yourself,
profile?
yeah.
Are you not? You know, like all
Well,
of that
what would you put
matters.
on a sex app? Or what have you put in the past if you were on one?
Ooh. I would use sex apps for exactly what they're for, sex. So I'd be like, let's cut to the chase. I ain't here for I don't care about your mama and your daddy. I don't give a fuck.
Period.
So cut to the chase. Pull that hole out. Pull that pole out. There you go.
Hole and pole.
Whole pole and a whole lot of soul. Here we go.
Ooh,
You
I
like
shot
hole?
by.
I might be the most booty loving bottom you ever met in your life.
Wow.
What a fat ass. Oh my God.
Wow.
I wish. Remind me to show you my
God.
DMs between me and my friend. I gotta make sure you don't know the friend because I'm not gonna air them. But like, all we do is send each other ass. If I show you my Explorer page right now, it's just ass.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
I done learned
love
something new
ass.
about you.
Well,
Y'all
I
don't-
feel like I knew that though.
Y'all don't love ass?
Hello?
Yeah. But I'm not about hers.
Oh, T, you did tell me that years ago. You right?
So.
I assume everybody.
See, I've been versed for years.
He told me this in DC.
That's not my. I never believed you. Those are the other guests that come up here. Savoy, what would you put on your freaky profile?
I'll let her have it right now.
I would also like to mention that when he said he was funny, you didn't have no comments. But anyways,
Oh, Patty is hilarious.
But I'd have made them laugh. I'm not gonna lie. In this
Wow.
moment, I'm not coming.
I
for
think
you,
you're funny,
I think you're funny.
Savoy.
okay.
But
I think you're funny,
He
Savoy.
said.
Anyways,
Uh-huh.
Right. Tuck her.
I said, I keep my same energy that I keep on dating apps on sex apps, quote unquote. So it's pretty much the same.
It's
like
just
I'm gonna let
messages.
you know that like we not hooking, like we not doing a real hookup.
Yeah.
Like I need to have some type of conversation. I need to know at least your last name and your favorite color.
Is your mentality the same on a Hinge as it would be like on a Jacked? Like, do you have
Yes,
the same-
now, yeah. Like, but I also have never used like Jack. I've never had like a real hookup, so I've never used.
Really?
No, like not like like I don't know your name. I only know literally what you put on the app and you came over my house within 2 hours. No. I've never had that. It's always numbers being exchanged, conversations being had.
Are you a hopeless romantic?
I'm a hopeful romantic.
Okay.
Hopeless.
I love that.
Yeah.
That hopeless shit is bull.
Yeah. I got lots of hope.
We should be interviewing you, girl.
Yeah, I got lots of hope.
Hope.
And it's hard to have
hope.
She's going to go out right now.
well, it's hard to have hope in these niggas, but I'm
not
still
going
hopeful.
to lie. I will say that outside looking in, I understand why people don't have hope. Like I'm not mad at niggas being like, these niggas ain't shit.
Well, I think also too the city that we live in, we're living in LA and searching for love, it's a big difference. Like we don't have that many options.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not. You have friends in DC. You have friends in Texas. I have friends all over this damn. We'll just say America.
Yeah.
When I tell you the bitches in Wisconsin are going through the same shit that the bitches in LA are going through.
Only thing I have
to say, it's universal.
But I feel like their
shout
issues.
Out to Wisconsin.
Right.
Okay, shout out to Wisconsin. What y'all doing out there?
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You are from Milwaukee,
Wisconsin. But I feel like they have, like they do have similar issues, but at least they're actually like dating. They can name 5 people that they went out with this month that it didn't go right with. So the people in LA, like. People don't go on dates here like that. I've met girls that have not been on dates in 8 months.
There are no, I don't want to say there are no men, but we don't
say it with your chest. You know what it is.
We don't have like a lot of prospects of great men here. They are not a lot. I feel, and it's being a person that's social, I feel like I know everybody.
Can I say, as somebody who is also social we are both 2 dolls. This is a city of work.
Yes.
A lot of people come here ready to grind, and
100%.
That's what you meet. And this grind is a lot harder than the average. I want to be a dentist, right? There's an exact road to go down to be a dentist. This is a completely different city, and I think that must be taken into account when we're talking about prospects for dating. You are 9 times out of 10 going to meet somebody who is in their process of grinding.
Absolutely.
And if we don't know anything else, even our successful mated homies are still grinding.
Yeah.
So I think that needs to be taken into account when we talk about, but now when we talk about quality, everybody thinks they're quality, and I can't stand that because y'all be quantity.
I feel like this. Everybody moves here chasing dreams, not chasing love.
Boots.
People that fall into relationships here is completely by accident. It's like, oh, I didn't move here for that, but then it just happened.
Well, niggas also think that they're going to fall into relationships through us.
I think it's
about
quality. You said something about
romantic
quality. How do people who you feel are not quality, how do you feel like they should take an inner look at themselves?
I think introspection is a huge, I think introspection is a huge necessity, but I also understand that everybody's experience with individuals is different. I've presented myself to some men as quantity. Nigga, I'm here for this, you are here for that, and we are gonna give each other that, and that's it. Then I've also presented myself as quality. Like for example, when I was dating, I take sex completely off the table. We are not fucking.
Same.
I do not.
After how long?
Same.
There's no necessarily like time limit. Like, I'm gonna make it wait 3 months. Yeah, that's stupid to me. But like, I'm gonna make sure I can get sex anywhere. You can get sex anywhere. Like, okay.
What is taking it off the table doing for you?
Allowing me not to get caught up in the fact that I'm good at sex. So it's allowing me to take that off the table and say like, okay, this is more. Is this more than sex?
Did you feel like she said she wasn't? Me too.
He said, I second that. I second that. He said, yeah. That's what he said. He said, okay. No, but for me, it takes it off the table and it lets me find out like, is it more than sex?
Yeah.
I don't like. I have gotten caught up in situations where it was just sex and we was trying to prolong it, acting like we was a relationship. This is dick and hole, babes.
Yeah.
I'm the same way too. I don't sleep with men that I really, really like. I fuck everybody else around them.
Boots.
I'm just like, I'm not fucking the men that I like.
Why don't you just whisper that?
Because I didn't want anybody to take it that way. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'll keep my regulars, but if I'm dating you, it's gonna be specifically and primarily me to date and focus on you.
Yeah.
So I want to hear about like you.
Well, I wanted to ask him about that.
Go ahead.
Like, would you actively dating? Do you take sex off the table, or
especially being the bottom of Christ?
I think in recent discoveries, I've come to terms with the fact that I'm demisexual. So yes,
break that down for the viewers.
I was just about to say that. Tell the girls what that is if they don't know.
Basically, it means that like you don't have a sexual attraction without emotional attraction. Now, granted, my dick can get hard for about anything at this point.
As a bottom your dick get hard. That's good.
Just
all right, y'all. It was so great.
Because you done got cute like 2 times.
I don't need a honey pack.
Okay, praise him.
Shout out to those who do though. That's not my ministry.
Fix it.
How do you fix erectile? We're gonna have some people on this season.
We're not about to talk about erectile dysfunction,
Yeah, it's
please.
coming.
Yeah, it's just saying that basically, like, I need an emotional connection in order to feel a sexual attraction. So I think for a long time, I was trying to be Samantha Jones from Sex and the City. I was trying to fuck everybody and just like really treating it like a numbers game.
Mm-hmm.
And I was realizing that, like, wow, every time if I even nutted, like, it was kind of like
takes
5 seconds after a liver.
It takes a level of compartmentalization to do that when to be a sexual person and not really internalize all of that energy that you're putting into to the men that you're sleeping with. So
I don't think it's anything wrong though, like with having sex on the table with somebody that you're dating, because for me, physical touch is my primary love language.
Mm-hmm.
So after a first date, if we don't touch, I'm talking about a hug or you grab my hand, I just won't feel a connection. So if we just happen to sleep together after a first date, I will then feel like some sort of connection, but I'm grown. I'm about to be 37 years old. I'm not confused that just because the ass was good or the dick was good, I'm going to be like mesmerized.
I don't think that that's what we're saying. I think we're just.
Well, I think Patty was insinuating that like maybe the mindset was shift.
It convolutes things for sure. It makes the waters murky.
Yeah. For some people, I feel like if you're not mature enough in dating to realize that sex can be sex and dating can be.
For me, if I find out the dick is not good early, I have to go.
Oh yeah, boots.
Fair.
But
I don't want to do
as you should.
But not only that, in the sense of it being murky, it's it could become, let's say you do it after the first date, the second date, and the third date, and then it becomes an expectation. Mm-hmm. That is still murky waters, and I don't think that that's an immature murky waters. I think that that's now the stage that has been set. And what if
you want it after the first date, and then if you want it after
I mean, live your life. Live your life, okay? Yeah, do that. But I just think that there are things that sex doesn't. Again, it is just so readily accessible.
Yeah.
Readily accessible. I can hop on an app right now and pull
You can have sex in 10 minutes.
It's no shade.
Like in 10 minutes,
you know what I'm
saying?
You
could be somewhere bent
over, getting knocked.
And they pulling your hair patty.
No,
and you getting fucked in the back.
Don't pull my
That's
hair.
what you like?
He said, pull my hair.
Wow.
10 minutes is fucking fast.
No, you can.
It's like boom, boom,
I mean,
boom.
Ain't that what?
But
if you in New York City, they could be in the same apartment building.
Ain't that what they do?
Talk about scruffy. What the fuck is scruffy?
I think he means sniffy.
It's sniffy.
She's
trying to shame me, and I'm
wait. Because Scruffy is an app.
It's Scruff.
Right.
And that
Scruff,
is more
I'm sorry.
white-based
Scruff is an
for
app.
bears.
Sniffy is an app.
And Sniffy is an app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mad at me?
No.
Bitch, you got to fight? What's up?
She was good at you.
Tagging your ass, bitch. Tagging you.
Go ahead, Jay. Introduce our topic.
Yeah, so our topic for today is situationships versus relationships. I feel like throughout, at least us as millennials, the word situationship was introduced to us at a very young age, I think like in college. So when we think about what a situationship is and versus a relationship, I want us to kind of dissect that into our own meaning. So we'll start with you, Savoy. Like, what is your definition of a situationship?
A situationship is anything that has not been defined. So y'all don't really know. Like, or I shouldn't say it hasn't been defined, but y'all have been very clear that this ain't my man. This ain't my nigga. Yeah. So
what about you, Nathan?
Same. It's really just not no clear. I don't want to say not clear understanding because I've been in and am currently in a couple of situationships. I just think it's just not a title. There's no title to it. You and this person are free to do what you want to do outside of whatever y'all are doing. So,
Patty?
I somewhat agree. It's the lack of clarity, but it's the beginning stages. There's a time of dating where it's not exclusive, but you guys have recognized that you are dating. Yeah, I think it's just simply the lack of clarity.
You think this is interesting because you think it's a dating thing?
There's situationships, dating, and then there's like exclusively dating. Like words for me, words mean things. So yes,
wow.
And I like what you said. Like I feel like too in the beginning of a situationship, like you're doing something, whether it's like. Whether it is dating or whether it is fucking, whatever the case may be. But I think the water is not clear. I was gonna say not run clear. You know what that means.
Yeah.
But I think the water is not clear.
You got one more.
Don't give that heifer not one more swing.
You got one more. I've been very
If
classy.
you fall out the chair, we just gonna
But
continue.
please.
I got the question.
I've been
right
very
here.
classy. I've kept it very cute. But I will knock this beanie off your head. Don't let the switches walk forward.
Yeah. Knock her upside her noggin. Okay.
But I do feel like with situationships, I feel like a lot of times in the beginning, you kind of know what is happening. You know what you are doing. But I think I agree. Like there's no clarity as you get through the relation. Like we'll get through the situation. It's like, okay, what are we doing? Why are we here? And I also think at times people are scared to define, like scared to talk about
I was going
it.
to say that. Like, it's not my podcast, but I definitely got questions. But like,
Go ahead.
do y'all, like in the dating world, currently, are y'all defining things? Like I was always, there
From
were
the
dudes
beginning?
who were, not from the beginning. Like, let's say you and I go on a date today. I'm not like, oh my God, what are we? But the what are we conversation has never been afraid to, like, it's never been a topic I will not approach.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? Because as you mentioned, you're 37, I'm 33. What are we doing?
I just feel like
36 and hey.
all of the situationships I've been in have nothing to do with me. I've never dated any of the men that I've been in situationships with.
But I
We
think
have
a
a-
situationship usually does include some level of dating. Like usually you are going out. Like you're going like you'll go to the movies.
Yeah.
You might not
Maybe
necessarily
I just don't consider it
go
dating.
to
Like,
a
we do
picnic.
stuff, but I just
Yeah.
don't consider it dating.
In your situationship?
Yeah, because I know what we are, and I know it's very clear, very defined when we're together.
In a situationship?
Yes, and it's very clear. It's
The
very
moments
defined.
are defined.
The moments are defined.
Yes.
I know that is not my man, so I'm free to do.
So what are you doing with him if it's not your man? What are you doing with
I'm
him?
having fun.
Are you like clearly y'all would be hunching?
Yeah.
Okay, but is there anything outside of hunching? Like when you like, would you tie in emotions? Are we cuddling? Are we going out together? Are
we cuddle. It depends on the man. We will go out together. It's very, for me at least.
But
it's
you're
very
really good
defined.
at that. You're really good at compartmentalizing emotions.
Because I just
and
know
dating.
I know the level of compatibility
Scorpios.
I have with someone and the level of chemistry, and I just know certain men I'm really attracted to, and I love what they do for me. I love what they do for my body. I just know I can't be with you, and I'm okay doing what we do, and they're usually okay with that. And when they decide, most times it's usually them that they're interested in something more. They start talking to somebody, and it's more, it's getting deeper. We end amicably, and we're good. I don't have any beef with a lot of the men that I deal with because we set terms and we move forward.
I found that a lot of niggas do not abide by said terms. I think it's always very loose, and I used to have beef. There's somebody that just last year we weren't even dating long, but I had that nigga blocked. We ran into each other, everyday people, after running into each other for like a good year and a half, and he finally spoke and apologized, and I was like, yeah, I'm still gonna keep you blocked for a while, but like we good, like. I won't slap the shit out you if you know what I'm saying, like.
It's
but like niggas don't be listening, like they don't.
They don't. But I think there are times where you can even tell somebody what you want the relationship to be, and in their mind, if they've already made up what they want the situation to be, they're going to manipulate it into being that in some type of way. I wanted to ask you, Savoy, like, how do you determine or how can you tell whether like this is a situationship or this is like us dating with intent?
Yeah, these questions.
My niggas now.
Ask
Y'all done got me excited. Go ahead.
You mean like just off a first meeting?
Just interaction in general, like because with the situationship, I don't think that from the beginning you know it's going to be a situation.
Oh yes, sometimes you do.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think like if I'm only attracted to you physically, then I know it's probably going to be a situationship. But if I have fallen in love or I've gotten to know your spirit, like who you are, who you are as a person, then I'm going to probably think more relationship driven.
Have you ever fallen in love with a situationship?
No, not that I can think of. I don't think I've only been in one situationship. So
How many relationships?
One. Yeah.
Falling in love with a situationship is so
crazy.
I guess for me, because of the way I'm thinking about it, things are all very defined in my life.
I want to be very clear.
A lot
I
of
was
clarity.
25.
I don't play.
No, I feel like
I'm playing about that clarity.
There are situationships in where I feel like we had mad love for each other. And I felt like in some degree there was like I'm in love
Mad love or you in love?
I felt like we were in love, and I
Really?
think that there was mad love, but we just could not be together.
Okay.
Like there are several situationships I can think of.
Was this one of your like weekend romances, like when we be out like in DC or like in Texas? Because I've fallen into those. Like the weekend romances are super fab. Be doing everything, holding hands, skipping through the town. We in love, baby. Hop on that plane and it's chopped.
Yes. No, I would say more of my situationship would have been like men that we lived in the same city. And so we did like relationship oriented things, but we just knew that like we couldn't be in like a long-term relationship.
So then why were you doing relationship things?
I think because I'm a hopeless romantic.
Okay.
So there are times were you
hopeless? She's very hopeless. Keep going.
But I mean, they think I gotta attest to this. Like,
words mean things.
They do.
I know that for me in dating, that there are just like moments to where I just want to enjoy it with you. And if in our mind, in this little 2-hour increment, like we're like in this fake relationship, I'm okay with that. I know how to control my emotions.
Oh, okay.
Like you could be my little boyfriend for 2 hours, 3 hours, and we have a good time. We hold hands, we kiss, we fuck, and then I jump right back into my regular life. I'm very good at that.
We was just talking about that today. Why do men love to play games? This is games. It's all games.
Literally.
It's all
No
of
shade.
it is games.
You mad again?
I'm just saying, it's just all games.
He's passionate.
I am passionate.
So I do have a question. Do y'all think being in these kind of like situationships, are they healthy? Like, are gay men afraid of commitment?
Well, I don't want to be the first one to answer. I'm sorry.
I think that they can be conducive to your lifestyle. If you are not ready for a relationship, but you and that person have an understanding, there's nothing wrong with a situationship. I think that majority of gay men that we know, a lot of them are in multiple situationships because either they don't want monogamy or they don't have time for a relationship because they're booked and busy or whatever the case may be.
Or we're not getting
So they
everything
settle-
that we need.
Yeah, or they're not
That's
getting everything from that one person.
That's a bullshit ass excuse, but we'll go into that.
Because if
Come
you're
on,
in multiple
contrast.
situationships, you got time.
Thank you. Not only
We
that,
talked about living
you
in
got
a city.
time.
We talked about living in a city where everybody is chasing their dreams and working
Well,
hard.
I have listen. We all have. Let me make my words. I have to purposely not say people's names. I have friends who I've watched and been very close with on world tours developing relationships. You're not going to look at me and tell me that you don't have the time.
Yeah.
Doubling down on that, but you juggling niggas, you not gonna convince me. Convince the next bitch because
The girls don't set expectations.
Yeah,
they take what they want to take.
They take what they can get, and I'm not taking what I can get. You're gonna give me what I deserve.
That's a very interesting statement. So,
I do.
right.
But before,
but right now,
he's gonna get what he
we
deserves.
just had that conversation today. Before I came here, I was in my man's ass. No, not literally, but I was in his ass about that. Like, you're gonna give me what I deserve, or I promise you, this will be over, and I will find someone who will give me what I deserve.
You almost know that they're not going to be able to give you everything. So whatever they can give you in that moment.
Did I say everything, or did I say what I deserve? Period.
Nathan made a statement and said, "What
I
did you
did.
say?"
You were running down the issues with why you would be in situationships, and I said that I'm usually in a lot of situationships. People have 2 out of the 3, or 5 out of the 10 things I want. But you fine. You fuck me good. You're nice to me. You buy me things. I hang out with you. It's okay. I can deal with it for a while.
But
I'm not gonna be with you.
Wait, you have situationships buying you shit? Period. Good Gucci.
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think
Gucci.
I think that's the
Good
thing.
Gucci.
Situationships can mean so many different
things.
things.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
in my
like,
mind, it's not that.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right.
That's so interesting. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to get an understanding of what you thought a situationship was, because y'all was talking about dating.
It's
And
the
I'm saying, like, I'm not dating
it's
any
the
of these
very beginning stages when it's too soon to define. But by date, but also again, I really feel like being the adults that we are, you can be on date 1, I'm able to be like, either I want to give this a shot or I don't want to give this a shot.
I see. For me, it's like by date 3.
Oh.
By date 3, I
Damn, that's a lot
know
of
whether
time,
or
sister.
not I want to develop, or what type of relationship I want to develop with you. Because it could be after date 3, like, oh, you would be a great situationship. You and I are going to go to dinner twice a week. We're going to go to the movies, and that's it. Or we're going to have great sex, and that's it. Or you're my husband.
What takes so long?
Three
Date 3?
dates. I could do 3 dates in a month. That's enough time.
I could do
Don't-
3. I could do 3 dates in a week. What takes so long was
But
the question.
I know
You
you're
ready?
I'm a
Take me at the
tourist.
altar.
Patty, that's a Sag thing.
Okay, so I do have a question. So I'm gonna start with you.
Because I jump across the couch. I watch baddies. I jump across the couch.
Do you think that gay men have an issue with commitment and vulnerability?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have it. They definitely have an issue with vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
Commitment. Yeah, probably. I don't think, that's because niggas commit to a lot of things.
Yeah.
They just don't commit to other niggas. So they don't have a problem with commitment. They just have a problem committing to other niggas.
Say that for the girls in the back. When I do the cut out this, I'm going to use that.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. Say that again.
What about you, Patty? You think what you feel like?
100% they have an issue with commitment, and they have an issue specifically commitment to niggas, because he is right. They commit to a myriad of things.
Niggas go to the gym 5 times a motherfucking
this
week.
nigga just graduated from Morehouse with his master's. You committed.
Yeah.
You committed.
They commit to what they want to commit to.
Exactly.
Ding, ding,
ding. So why are they not committing in relationships? What is the problem?
Because they like ease.
They
Niggas
like
ease.
I think ease. It's a lot of FOMO as well.
Yeah.
Fear of missing
They
out.
want the
Everybody puts you at good out here.
They want the
but they want to see. They want
see.
the opportunity to see how good your coochie is, and how good Patty coochie is, and how good Savoy's coochie is, and how good my dick is. They want to see what the
coochie.
Coochie. I had to
First of
call.
all,
I'm sorry.
First of all, girl.
I can say
Just because you're a verse girl, it don't mean that they don't want to see how good your
mind
coochie
you, the
is.
verse girls
so
love
let's-
claiming verse, but ain't topped in 3 years. Girls, save it, sister.
Ding,
You
ding,
on the
ding,
apps
ding,
looking
ding,
for a
ding,
top
ding, ding,
2.
ding.
Shut
I
up.
topped this morning.
I don't believe you. I lie. I don't care who telling. Guess what? It's you.
ain't a lie,
And the way I know
baby.
you lying is because you went to church after and asked for forgiveness for lying.
Patty,
You
let
ain't
the
nothing.
girls be what they want to be.
You ain't nothing.
Let me live.
A
Let you
lying ass
lie.
verse girl.
Okay, I can
got
say
to
that
lie,
for
baby.
me, I definitely do have an issue with vulnerability.
Mhm.
Just of past trauma, stuff I've been through,
Mhm.
and especially
Yes.
with men, family, certain things. I am not easily vulnerable. And I think that has come up a lot in my relationships with men. It has come up a lot. And I think that but the issue that I have with
I
vulnerability
think that's
is
valid.
not yes.
Yeah. Oh, very
It's
Because
much.
not that
niggas just say anything.
Yeah, I'm not
Yes.
scared to be vulnerable. Vulnerability for me is earned.
I was just gonna say that.
And I was gonna agree with you, because I feel like I almost would feel weird about somebody being crazily vulnerable with me with just their first encounter. Like, I feel like, why are you sharing so much within the first encounter? Like, let's ease into our vulnerability together.
What does that look like? Because it's very subjective.
Because for me, I feel like when we talk about like past family traumas and things of that nature,
I don't need to know about your family trauma your first day.
I don't
Go
need.
ahead.
Yeah, I
I'm fine with
don't
that.
want to know about like.
You wanna-
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with not knowing.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
okay.
Like after the
Yeah,
first
that.
day, like I don't want the waiter to come and the waiter is wearing red, and then you start talking about the family trauma of what red does to you.
And burst out of tears.
Yeah, burst out of tears. I don't. Not our first encounter.
Like, sister.
Let's ease into that vulnerability. Also, like what you said, Nathan, I want to earn the vulnerability, and I want you to earn my vulnerability. You're not gonna learn everything about me on the first day.
It's
Agreed.
nice when a man takes interest in you. That's my
Yeah.
biggest thing. So you're taking interest in me. You want to know more. You see that I'm being closed off, so you're
Yeah.
working hard to open me up. No pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
why do we gotta? I think,
Come on, get there. 'Cause
why
that's
do we
where I was
gotta work?
going.
Why do we have to work hard to open somebody up? Like, I think so much of like how niggas think about dating is this idea of like it's supposed to be like this super difficult thing and everything. Like, yes, vulnerability should be earned. Like, I shouldn't be telling you that my mama did drugs on the first fucking date.
Mhm.
Not that my mother does drugs.
Okay.
But
Yeah, but
just want to be
No.
clear.
Yeah.
But like I shouldn't tell you that. But also like, why is this a competition? Why
Yeah.
does this have to be like so? I don't know.
Go ahead, baby.
Can I say something that
Yes.
I will
Mhm.
I die on this hill. I'm not working for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to show up as myself, and if you find value in that and you think that works for you, you will then open up.
Well, I say that,
Okay,
Patty,
go
though,
ahead.
you showing up is work.
Exactly.
So
That's how
I feel
feel.
like somebody what Nathan is describing as somebody like working towards opening him up could simply be you texting me every morning. Good morning. How are you feeling today?
So that's my thing.
Taking
To me,
interest.
That's
it's
interest.
subjective.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's
It
subjective.
ain't like you pull
To
up to
me,
my
that's
house dropping
not
off
work.
flowers every day.
if I'm dating you, you will maybe it's a quote unquote Sag thing, but you're going to know that I'm interested. The gas pedal's on the right and my foot is on it.
Yeah.
That's just how I get down.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna text you. Yeah, I'm not even a texter. I'm a FaceTimer. I'm gonna see you when you ugly anyway. I'm gonna see you when you fine anyway. I'm a FaceTimer.
How long before you and Terrence got together did you know that he would be a part of your life as your partner?
That's a good question. And this is crazy because I met that. Where the camera? I met that man because I went over to his house to fuck. That's how that happened. So that's why I'm saying
we're gonna play this clip at y'all wedding.
We're gonna run this. We're gonna run it.
Girls always the gays
a
get
part
a
of the
relationship
story.
from fucking all the time.
It's a part of well, we didn't fuck that night, but technically the next night we did. But I realized it. I don't know. It keeps happening. There are times when I'm like, I'm about to kill this man. But there are also times where I'm like, oh shit, this is really forever. I have check-ins with myself. So I guess the first time was when he was like, when we were like, I'll make it quick. I went to jail on our first date. And he waited outside the jail for me. In my car.
Wow.
And that sounds real ghetto.
I didn't know
It really do, but it was
it's actually really simplistic. It was during COVID. We went out on a date. I got pulled over for something. They still didn't clarify what I got pulled over for. They ran my license, which is a valid license, actually, this license right here. And they were like, well, this is valid, but you have a warrant for an invalid license or suspended license. I said, well, is that a valid license? He said, yes. I said, well, how can I get a valid license if my license is suspended? Run it again, make sure it's me. He said, yeah, it is you. I ran it again. Cool. I have to take you in, but this does not make sense. So then I had to be taken in because I technically had a warrant for a suspended license. Come to find out, no, it wasn't suspended. Went to court, everything's fine. But they had to take me in.
That is
and that's
crazy.
what happened. So it wasn't like I was just doing so crazy, but yeah, that's what happened.
I didn't know my friend went to jail before.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. I was in there running shit.
Griselda.
Yeah. But that's what happened. That was our first date. That was our very first date. And I said, I'm going to jail. And then he was outside the jail. I told him, take my car home. I'll just come get it. Like, I'll Uber to your house and get it. He waited outside the jail for me. It was only 3 hours, but still, like, that's crazy at midnight.
If your man don't wait outside the jail for you, he not right
Okay,
for you.
if your man ain't waiting outside the
Question for the group. How do y'all keep yourselves from catching feelings in situationships?
I feel like just being honest with myself first and with that person is how I like don't catch feelings. Now, if I'm around, if you're in a situationship and we're around each other on a weekly basis, I'm going to have some sort of feeling and care for you as I would a friend or anybody else. So I think that's natural. But in terms of like trying to pressure you into being into a partnership, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to have a check-in with myself. I'm going to know that like this is not, you're not my person like that. We're just kicking it. We're just having a good time.
Yeah.
So for me, I have check-ins with myself. I check myself in a minute.
I think at this point in stage in my journey, if I feel the need to feel like I have to keep myself from feeling things from you, we're just not going to deal with each other.
Come on, grown.
Even in a situationship?
Come on,
I'm
grown.
not having situationships anymore.
Come on, grown.
I've only had one and I don't want to have another.
Adults.
Yeah, so.
How about you, Ben?
That's very adult.
Well, you in a relationship.
Well, I didn't have many. I'm with him.
Yeah.
I didn't have many situationships, honestly. Like, I had plenty of dudes that I was dating, but I didn't consider them to be situationships. We're dating. I allowed myself to catch feelings. Like, I'm not gonna negate. I'm not gonna negate my feelings.
Yeah.
That is an admittance that this nigga's not the one. Then I need to just be fucking you or dismiss you.
What about you? Like,
I guess for me, it's very interesting because I am in a lot of situationships and they do be like years.
How many?
They be like 2-3 years. But
God damn.
Yeah, because we be having good, we're
Let
good.
it go.
how many
Let it
situationships are you in
go.
right now?
7.
2.
Oh.
I'm in 2.
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
You cut a lot of people off in 2024 then.
Every day can't travel with you into the pasture. But I work really hard not to because some of them it can be very easy to catch feelings because it's so charming, So
Yes.
I try to limit the level of activities that we can do. Like certain activities, I'm just not going to do with you. I'm not
Meeting your mama.
I'm not meeting your mama. I want to be a vessel for you to talk to me about certain things, but not too much. I also have to protect myself.
Like, you can only console me for like 30
you know what I mean?
And see, I'm the opposite. I feel like in all of my previous situationships, like we had that rapport. You can call and talk to me about work. Or if you were going to a
These are relationships though.
Situationship.
Okay.
Like you can call and talk to me about
Don't
work.
buck at me,
Or,
bitch.
well, I know what I'm saying.
These are relationships.
Chill.
We got to that. But I feel like too, like if you wanted to take me to the family wedding, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
I would go with a situationship.
Okay, you know what?
I would do that.
This is a perfect time to tell the story, and I'll leave details out. I was once chitty chatty situationships with this football player, and he tried that and was like, you should come to one of my games. I told him no, because I would be in your box with your parents acting like I'm your friend. I'm not doing that damn dance, going to no damn family wedding, being in your fucking
I would
box.
go to the family wedding because it's clear that I'm his date, not his friend. So like in that, I'm not dating anybody down low. So I'm not going around your family. Look what I give. I give gay. Cute and gay, pretty and gay,
and that's
loving and gay.
That's what I get.
So,
I think it's so
now why the faggot in the box?
I think it's so interesting.
Now why the faggot in the box?
Why the faggot in the box? Not the box. Y'all know the box at games, like at games like that box. Like why the faggot in the box? Who the hell is it?
I would do one.
But there have been many faggots in that box. So.
Baby, they are. Listen. We'll have that talk one day.
Faggots are always in the VIP.
Just ask your question.
Right.
They'll drop the F-bomb like 8 times.
Oh, y'all gotta bleep that out. Ooh,
We have to.
Girl.
Sponsorship. And you know all about that. You a businesswoman. Star job.
I'm a bottom of Christ.
He gonna run that tagline up.
He gonna run it up. So when it comes to ending a situationship, how do y'all end situationships? Is it a breakup? Is it like a text? Is it just ghosting? Is it an email? Like, how do y'all end situationships? That one that you were in, how did you end it?
Email.
The multiple
Hope
you were
this
in.
finds you well.
I ended a relationship.
Best regards.
In good health.
Okay, in good health.
Mine was very dramatic. Very dramatic.
I don't do drama at all.
I was 29. I was on the train in New York City because at the time I was living in New York City.
BDACF46. Which one?
Damn.
I was off of Eastern Parkway, so I was on the 4.
You was on the 4, okay.
Totally.
So yeah, I was on the 4, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore because he wouldn't agree to like.
Was he on the train with you?
No. He wouldn't agree to like a date to take me out for my birthday. So this is like a day after my birthday, and I was just like, you know what? I'm kind of done doing this.
But you see, those kind of expectations are so. They're so difficult to maintain.
But I also think
in a situationship,
yes.
in a situationship, I still think, although we are not together,
that's not your man.
Can I finish my statement?
Ahead,
because
I'm
for
sorry.
me and mine,
go ahead, baby.
I feel like still, if it's a birthday, if it's a holiday, you know, or whatever the case may be, if I get a promotion at work, whatever the case may be, I get a deal. I feel like as a situationship, you and I have that rapport where I'm owed a congratulations. I'm owed a birthday card. But I said old.
O-W-E-D.
Yes.
I think that's such a strong expectation to have for somebody.
But I feel like
I also think that like when we're talking about my situationship, it's a very particular type of situationship at the end of the day. Like this was somebody who was literally with me while my father was dying of cancer. Right, okay. So it was just a very different. Like we had a emotional connection that supersedes like.
Did we talk about that yet? Emotional attachments to situationships. I think we need to talk about that after we talk about catching feelings.
Go ahead.
I just think that this is why I did not do situationships because I think people, not only murky waters, people utilize it, they weaponize it when it's convenient. Oh, you're not really my man, so I didn't get you a birthday card. I didn't do anything for your birthday. But we've been on 5 dates. You've been in my house. I'd have been in your house. You cook for me. I baked for you. Like, nigga.
That's so tacky.
Like, it's weaponized often, and it's utilized as like almost
you
weaponized
got a toothbrush in my house.
Yeah, it's almost weaponized incompetence. Like, nigga, you
know where the key is.
You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, a birthday card is too much of an expectation. I'm moving too fast.
Or a dinner?
Boy, fuck you.
Wait,
are we allowed to cuss?
Yeah.
Girl, boy,
you've been gone off.
Boy, fuck you.
I'm going to talk about ending situationships. Yeah. How do you prefer to end a situationship?
Honestly, all my quote unquote situationships, again, I have not been in a lot. They ended because they were showing their ass, and I feel like I'm pulling teeth. I will show you. I'm just okay, cool. I'm gonna fuck your best friend.
Are you a texter or a ghoster?
I'm an I'd rather over communicate. So you definitely have it in text, or we like hopped on a call or something. Like I will tell you.
Hop on a call.
Yeah, hop on a call. Because why are you showing your ass?
Like,
Zoom.
It's a link attached to that.
No, or like because again, I'm a FaceTimer, but yeah, I'd rather over communicate. You know why this is a chop. You know why this is a chop.
What about you?
Most times that they've ended for me, some of them have gotten relationships. But we usually have a conversation. Everybody that I've been in a situationship in or have been with, they were good people. We just were not compatible, and Absolutely. We just had. I also don't do drama with my men. Yeah, we have a very respect, like over communicated. We don't do any of that. So if it's not working, we have a conversation and we move forward.
I think I feel the same way. I feel like majority of my situations have either like fizzled out or there's just been conversations like I didn't want to pursue anything with them or vice versa or whatever the case may be. So we just ended it. But it's all been like calm. We still see some of them out throughout the week. Throughout the weekend or whatever. But you said something that was very interesting. Like, what happens when your situationship gets into a relationship with somebody else? Are you upset? Are you angry? Are you mad?
That's my thought.
Are we fighting?
Again, it's all about a ding leg. So if it's not, no, I don't be upset. I'll be happy for them because that's what they wanted.
Truthfully,
yeah, that's what they
this
wanted.
This is a safe space.
That's what
if my
they
situationship
wanted.
And we were fucking 4 times a month, you took me out 12 times a month, and you got into a relationship.
You said the key point
I am
for me.
mad.
The only thing I'm upset about is the loss of dick. And that's I'm
not
mad
at the loss of dick. I'm mad because I feel like another
that
bitch
is really just the only thing I'd be upset about.
No.
Is I don't have my body anymore.
That's what you mad about.
Yeah,
Not
we had a good time.
I would be mad that you chose somebody else over me. I'll be upset.
Well, but he's made it very he's made it very clear that like his situationships are not the same as dating, so he doesn't want them to choose him.
Exactly.
Wow,
you
I shot by.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I'm with you. But that's why I don't do situationships. Like if it's just sex and we're just fucking, that's not even a situationship. We hunch. That's it.
But a lot of my situationships are pretend relationships, and I know that can be honest.
So let's isolate your box because I think
I would be mad.
I think that's very important.
But I'm just saying that's why you
let me not choose you.
Yeah,
not you, not choose me.
I mean, my situationship was in relationships with multiple people while we were in a situationship. So
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I wouldn't say that. I would just say that, we were dealing with each other. I shot by.
I shot by.
Because once again, I'm a bottom of Christ.
I shot by is crazy.
Yeah. How do y'all navigate dating other people while y'all in situationships?
Let them know.
I sat on their face. Once again, he was in other situations. I was in other. It wasn't always, it was
because you had your one.
I think it's kind of like a known thing that if you're in a situationship, like you're not. It's like dating. You're not the only one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of, not that you want to know, but you kind of got to know that it's just not you in this situationship. There's other people. So when he doesn't answer the phone. He's with somebody else. Just like when you don't answer the phone, you with somebody else.
Whoa.
Touch base.
It's not when he don't. It's for me. It was always when I want access to you and when you want access to me, it is there, but not answered. Like I get it during the workday, but. I want to be clear. My story, I move up the ranks quickly. I'm very aware that there's other people when we meet. I assumed that there were other people. Mm-hmm. If there's 17, I'm number 1. If there's 2, I'm number 1. If there's 7 million, I'm number 1.
Did you put in work? Because you said you didn't like to put in work. How did you get to
I show up. It's a difference. Okay. It's a difference. For me, that's not work. Texting somebody, calling somebody, flowers, that's not work.
Say it again. Look there. Say it again. Look there.
I don't know. I got you. I don't know what one of Nathan's niggas needs to hear this.
Oh my God.
Showing up is not
I know which one.
work. Tell me after. Showing up is not work. It's the bare minimum. It's the bare minimum and it won't be clapped for. So show your ass up.
Period.
But niggas don't know how to pursue people anymore. So that's
they just want to be pursued.
I think if we're really talking about the issue is that
everybody
I think a lot of niggas. Not everybody want to be girls. Everybody niggas want. Everybody wants a fan. Mm-hmm. I think everybody wants a fan. So they want to be a superstar and they want you to be a fan. So therefore they want you to buy the concert tickets. They want you to stream the album. Yes. They want you to literally start the online fan club, go to the concert, wear the outfit that they asked you to wear, and then they give you an album every 2 years. No, that's not how it works. It's not an even exchange. Yeah. I'm not going to be your fan.
Can I say something?
Really quick, and then we got to run 2 scenarios and then do our
Let him say something.
No. I
just say quick. I don't think people view dating, or when we're talking about situationships, I don't think people view dating as potential partnership. Mm-hmm. They view it like that. Yeah. They view it like, what can this nigga do for me? Yeah. Why he ain't?
You sound like a Twitter thread.
Yeah, like they don't view it like a potential partnership.
Yeah.
They just view it as like, oh, yeah, I got this nigga. Okay.
But I think that's the biggest problem in dating culture right now is everybody is looking for like access. What can you do for me? there is a lack of partnership in dating in general.
100%.
I also don't think there's nothing wrong with wanting somebody or saying, "What can you do for me?" And what can you do for me can look like a million.
I agree.
A million things.
I
like,
agree.
can you show up for me emotionally?
Yeah.
But
like,
I think what me and Patty were talking about, when it's flipped, and that other person has expectations of what you can do for them, and then you like, well, no, what are you doing for me? I think a lot of times people are just selfish. Like, it's all about what you can do for me, not what I can do for you, but not what you can do for me. And people are like, don't think about that.
Yeah.
They don't think about other people.
It's very rarely is it we. I can dive into as to why that is, being an individualistic culture. That's another thing. But it's very, very rarely is it a what can we do for each other?
Yeah.
How would we be able to build? But then you would also have to have a serious mindset in dating, and we're literally talking about situationships, which is not.
How long did it take you and Terrence to say we and do we and act as we?
Think about who you're talking to.
Period.
Well, she's so strong-willed.
Okay, let's
strong.
Black woman.
We're gonna.
But more importantly, he's a Sag. It took like 3 weeks.
We're gonna run the dating.
He's a Sag. It took 3 weeks.
We're gonna run the dating scenario. So Jay, you start with the first one, girl.
All right. The first dating scenario is you've been kicking it with somebody for more than a year. You and the person have an understanding in regards to the relationship status. There's no commitment. You also have been dating someone else for a couple months. You both are interested in being exclusive. How do you handle the conversation with breaking it off with the person you're not interested in?
It was nice.
Yeah.
I had a great time, in the words of MC Deborah.
Literally
I had
where I
a
was
great
going.
time. Like, I think, like, obviously not that. Let me pretend I'm not a cruel person, but like at the end of the day, I'd be like, we had a good time. We knew that what this was and wasn't. I found somebody that I want to be with.
Just ditto.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not fucking with multiple niggas at a time. I can't do that.
As somebody that
I can't juggle.
circle dates and gets to know multiple people at one time. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Say it.
I do have like a message in my notes pre-drafted. Like for
bitch.
You are a late piece of girl.
Oh, my God.
Safe space.
The drafted note is crazy, son.
Safe space.
Crazy.
Who said it was that safe, girl?
If I'm manifesting my man, I gotta be ready so when he comes, I can drop all these hoes.
Okay, yeah. So you have a
Ooh.
pre-drafted message.
pre-drafted message.
Just late piece of fish.
A late piece of fish.
That's my bad.
I mean, we talked about it earlier.
Support me, bitch.
Girl, we can't support you on that. Like, that's
Over communicating
crazy.
and talking is the best way for me. I will never break up with anybody, friend, a man that I'm dealing with, a relationship. I'm not gonna do that to you via text message or anything like that. We're gonna talk. Probably even go to lunch or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a classy girl. I think people. I take
Class
people feelings.
has nothing to do with it. I'm not sitting down over.
I didn't read you. Don't take it personal.
I'm
taking it
I'm
real. I didn't read you.
I bet it on
I didn't take it personal. I'm just saying, like I said, I have a good rapport with the men that I'm in situationships with.
Mhm.
So I just communicate with them.
Yeah, that's fair. It
It's
sounds
fair.
like you're on a good page with anybody you've spoken to or
Yeah,
dated.
period.
So
I mean,
situation
like,
with.
One more scenario.
It's very
and then we got-
Scorpio.
Yes,
Yeah,
one
no.
more scenario.
Mhm.
Okay, let's do this one. You are currently privately dating someone. This is one of the best connections you've ever had in your life. You can see a future with this person and is heading towards a relationship. You reveal that you have been dating this person to a close friend. Your close friend then reveals to you this was somebody they've dealt with in the past and had a horrible experience with. Your friend is uncomfortable with you dating their quote unquote ex. They were not in a relationship and wants you to end your relationship with this person, or your friendship will be difficult to maintain. What are y'all doing?
You know how I feel about this.
I'm
I'm not doing
I'm not
it.
gonna lie to you.
Mhm.
I have very few super close gay friends.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend, I'm gonna run. He already knows about you. I done ran him through you. We've given each other green lights from men. Like, oh, I used to date Nathan. Oh, Nathan pressed me in my DMs. Are you cool with da-da-da-da? Yeah, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I'm so sorry. If love is a once in a lifetime thing, and again, you're not my girl like that. You're not my best friend. Unless it's something like he sexually assaulted me, something like that, then I'm not fucking with him. But bitch, oh my God, bitch, he ran my mama foot over. Damn, that's crazy, sister.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, sister.
What's your
He ain't
opinion?
gonna run my mama foot
I
over.
mean, I
Sure.
think it's similar to Patty. It's like, are we really that close of friends if you just like, I've been dating them for 3 months and I'm just now telling you about them? and you just now hearing about it. We're not really that close of friends. We associates.
That's very fair.
I think that if
Here
we,
you go.
yeah, here I go. If we're
all these niggas is mine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All these bitches is my son.
DC, bitch. I'll tell you a story.
Wait, girl, chill.
All these bitches
I love
is my
that.
son.
All these niggas is my Mrs. All these niggas is mine.
Go ahead.
Put that on
We
your shirt.
running out of time.
But I everybody know how I feel already. They watch the episodes. I feel like for me, if you're my friends, you wouldn't do that to me and vice versa. Even if I was dating somebody for 3 months and I found out that my friend dated them, I almost would like lose interest because there's no element of surprise. I bring him around. My friend is like, oh, I had him already. Like, I wouldn't do that.
There's a nigga that we have crossed, and we've talked about him before. And I didn't mess with him.
It was unknowingly.
It was true. But even now, like, I mean, I wouldn't. But
Are you confronting me?
No, bitch. Please.
Are you confronting me?
No. But I consider us to be friends. You are my Judy. You my girl.
Mm-hmm.
But if I came to you like, oh, I used to date Savoy, if I came to you like, I used to date Savoy, I would not expect that of you. Would you expect that? Our relationship, would you expect that of me? I'm dating Terrence. I just started dating Terrence. You like, bitch, I used to date him.
I don't think I would feel any type of way if you did not stop dating him.
Okay.
For me, I just couldn't do it or wouldn't do it. But I would not feel no type of way that
if
you.
I did it.
Yes,
he said, you're less than me. I'm not doing
I've
that.
said this several
Basically.
times on the podcast. Any man that I'm done with, y'all can have. A lot of my friends, the majority of my close friends, mine is Jay. We don't do this. We don't care about these niggas. Have them, take them, whatever.
I mean, but more importantly, if you're in a gay, if you're in a gay city,
if
you
it's your
sharing
boyfriend,
niggas regardless.
If it's your
No
boyfriend,
shade.
it's not that.
No, I think it's very true.
For me, it's not that serious. But you have friends who date and date and date and date and date and date and date. I don't have time for that.
I'm friends.
I'm trying to make friends. Mrs. All these niggas is mine. That's what we talk about. Okay?
You gotta buy me that shirt for Christmas.
We about to run this
All
for
these
both
Christmas
of
is
y'all.
too far
and
away.
then we about to
My
end.
birthday coming up.
So Jay, we're gonna do the spin the board
wheel.
game.
Yep.
Both of you guys will get a piece, and then y'all can answer your question. Then
So I'll
we're
spin
gonna
for
wrap
some
up.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Hold it down.
You are really upset today.
Okay, spin it again. Oh, she chunky.
You know, I'm just gonna take this out.
She needs some WD-40.
Not WD-4.
Some something.
If you had to guess, what is your body count?
Depends. What do we consider? Are we talking about oral or
Penetration.
Only
Y'all know it's penetration.
I don't know.
Shit, I thought it was oral. So
I thought it was oral and penetration. Is it oral? If it's oral and penetration,
You don't count oral. You count
never
oral
count
as a body
oral.
count?
I do.
A
I
girl
don't
like you
count
should
bodies.
never
I'm a
count
grown
oral.
ass adult. But
You should never count oral, bitch.
I don't
Okay.
count
she
oral.
be sucking.
Everybody's definition of sex is different. If we're talking about just penetration,
You don't have to give us a body count, but you can just say that you know it.
yeah. No, I can say it. It's probably
go
like
ahead.
10.
Savoy, that's
Like, actually-
beautiful.
Like only penetration.
Oh
yeah.
my God, that make me feel so raggedy.
No, but baby, we talking about if we adding all the dick sucking, totally
Through the
different.
roof.
Yes.
So your preference is
Wow.
dick sucking.
No, it's just
Wait
that
a
I'm not
minute.
letting everybody penetrate me.
Yeah.
So
Patty, your body
that's
count?
special.
I align the fuck with that.
Okay.
Actually, those the exact numbers. Like I align with that.
That's good.
Not a lot of niggas have fucked me, but like oral is tea, bitch. We could do. I
Yeah.
put everything's on the table for the both of us, and like on the only thing bottom top all that shit. Those labels define is who is and who is not getting penetrated.
I have a friend who keeps a notebook to this. Like he been keeping it since we were 17.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Me and my best friend one year we did a whole year of like anybody we even kissed. We have a note and we keep it. We still have it. It's fab.
I definitely had a Apple's notes with all my niggas by name.
We got a piece on
Really?
board.
Mhm.
Okay, next questions. And last question. 3 things you like done to you during sex to reach your peak. You first.
Suck my dick.
3 things.
For sure. You eating pipe for sure.
Who are you?
Go ahead.
Oh my
What?
God.
What are you? Anyway, if you know both of them, if you know how to eat ass and suck dick, then do that.
Combo.
If not, sister, just save it. Kissing. You need to be a good kisser.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
You need to be a good kisser.
Yes,
And be
yes,
nasty.
yes.
Be nasty with the kissing. Don't.
Hey, spit in my
What
mouth.
is
Do
that?
you gotta
It's
do.
spit in my mouth because I'm gonna spit in yours. I'm choking you. You're
Oh.
getting choked. You're getting choked.
Savoy,
You're getting
Go
choked.
ahead. 3 things you want to do to reach your peak.
It definitely needs to be verbal.
Oh,
I don't do quiet sex.
Yeah, ain't no crickets around here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like to be spanked. That's
Ooh.
definitely important for me.
Yeah.
And just, I definitely need to suck dick. Like I need to.
I need it.
I need
Yes,
it.
need.
Yes,
I need it.
Yeah,
No, like sucking dick is like
Absolute necessity.
Yeah, I would say oral, verbal, and then nipple play for sure.
You one of them old niggas lick my nipple so I can
You don't
come.
know what to me. I got rings. Talk to me nasty.
Okay. When you say nasty, what's nasty? I want to ask questions.
You
We can cut the cameras. I want
to
to
suck this dick, take this pipe, all of that.
Wait, is it non-black niggas?
No, I'm talking about.
Okay, y'all.
No, wait.
We gotta wrap up. We gotta wrap.
He said you freaky ass black bitch. You gotta.
We got time. Do you guys have anything that you're promoting? Need to promote right now?
just go listen to Eat, Pray, Thought, the podcast.
Yes,
Okay.
eat, pray, thought.
I like that. Just you guys can follow me on socials.
Yes.
Celebrating hitting 50K, both on TikTok and on Instagram.
One thing's for sure, truth for what?
One thing about it, two things for certain, I can bake.
Exactly.
And yeah, that's really it. I love everybody. Don't do drugs. Stay in school.
Yeah.
And dating tips.
5-second dating tip you'll give somebody right now.
Ooh.
Love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Mind your business or your feelings gonna get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let these men gaslight you.
Mm.
Ooh.
Pleasure yourself daily.
Mm.
So, thank you, daters. Daters, thank y'all so much for watching. We will see y'all next time.
Oh, wait, can I give one more? Shoot him.
No, girl. We cut already.
I agree.
Andrew, take that.
I agree. I agree. Shoot him.
Cut the mic.